You think say you sabi Naija music? Old school or new school? Come show yourself for Gusto Gets the Song. You go win better. Call the number wey dey appear for your screen so. Naija music come win money.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Yes, we love you. We appreciate each and every one of you. Big Lala is very much here today. Are you a fan of Naira Marley?
No, I don't think I am. Thinking about it, when I used to be before the whole, yes, I used to be. I mean, I was into Naira Marley since Jackpa. Since Jackpa, and no, I was not even there then. It was Jackpa when he did a song with Joe Wabai. He wasn't that guy. Joe Wabai. I forgot his name. Since those period, I was into Naira Marley. Then the EFCC thing came about, and then they started dropping some vulgar. At least at first, it seemed cool and everything, but the whole thing just seemed repetitive. Same kind of.
Was that when it changed for you?
Well, I think that's when it changed for me. And when he decided, this style will be Makusi, I'm not doing any other thing. That's when it changed for me.
Anyways, I know you also don't like this song. You know, the latest song from Naira Marley called Dropped It. Did this song even do well at all?
Well, even to him, I don't think he would have said it did well. Because the one he did before that, we saw how, I mean, as vulgar as it was, we saw how at least
Coming
did his thing and it was number one at one point. Yeah, but this didn't cross anywhere by his standards that he set. It didn't.
And by all standards, Naira Marley, announced that I was going to the US. You know, he actually said he had a tour. Marlians USA tour, September 17, Chicago, September 18, New York, September 19, Houston, September 24, Dallas, September 25th, Washington DC. This dates, of course, he's done all of these dates right now.
Yeah.
But it seemed like this wasn't, the kind of show or tour and everything that Naira Marley wanted, because I don't think he made a dent.
Well, I think this may not necessarily be about making a dent. It could be about making some cool cash. I saw videos one time, was it the New York show, where there was, the capacity of the hall was not even filled to about 20%. And we had people there, and someone made a video around and said, "Oh, Naira Marley show in the US," so everybody, and says, "Why?" Says this is what happens when you give wrong when you work with the wrong promoters. And I think that might be the issue, because I don't think that show was well publicized. I didn't even know about it. Well, of course, I didn't Naija, but we didn't know. I didn't see it until the day, and then we saw videos and all that. So yeah, I think he first of all did his thing. He probably would still get paid because nothing concerned him. Probably cash up front for his appearances. It's now up to the promoters to fill up the venue and all that. So the promoters didn't do a good job on this tour, because they thought he didn't do a good job at all. Or perhaps the Marlians, who are the real Marlians, are back home and are not in America, maybe.
But is it now? I'm actually quite concerned about this tour. Now the question is it a case of Naira Marley's relevance in the US, or him overestimating his importance or popularity in the US, or the promoter? Because it could be two things.
Yeah.
Either he also is not that popular to say, Naira Marley, why should I go to Naira Marley show? Or the promoter didn't do a good job of letting all the Marlians in the US come. Do we really have Marlians in the US?
Of course, you have Marlians in the US now. The Marlians everywhere where you see Nigerians. But are they as much? Maybe you may have a point if you say, okay, fine, maybe they're not as much. Or sometimes you don't even need to be a Naira Marley fan. You don't need to be a Marlian to come to a Naira Marley show. It boils down to how well the promoters do their work. Like, okay, fine. What strategies they put in place? Is it just a Naira Marley thing? Did they try and say, okay, a few local artists will be performing here, they have a small fan base, will they be there as well? Or let's get some other Naira Marley boys like a Mobad and co, and let's bring them on board and let them run this tour thing. I don't know what strategy they put in place, but it looks like whatever they had in mind did not work, and it didn't work out well for the promoters and also for Naira Marley.
Looking at how Wizkid has done, in the last couple of days, weeks with his US tour and everything, you'd expect that, Naira Marley would take a cue from that,
Why?
With this.
See, Wizkid is God level in this thought thing.
But he's the template.
Even if it's the template, do you have the same star power as Wizkid to want to attempt to do things like a Wizkid?
So I ask you, is it about Naira Marley not even having the star power to pull the crowd?
No, see.
Because you want to put all the blame on the promoter here.
Yeah, I think I will, because you should do your homework and know which states. Okay, fine. The states are Nigerian centric. A lot of Nigerians are there. You should do your own homework and to estimate and be like, okay, how many people are you able to pull for the show? Did you see Naira Marley viable first before going into that sort of deal? Did you consider it? Did you do there's this what's it called?
Due diligence.
Is it due diligence? One analysis that you do like that you know.
SWOT.
Is it SWOT? You do your analysis and be like, that this guy will be viable to go on a tour in the US, or would you want to do like a club tour or something like that? At least in a club tour, right? You don't necessarily have to say, you're buying tickets.
People will be there.
You are coming there to club.
People will be there.
And you do your thing now. Most tours Nigerians do back then, I don't want to mention names, but most of these tours that a lot of people do, they're club tours, because the crowd is there already. You just come there and do your thing, right? I'm not saying Naira Marley is that level. Obviously, it's not that level, but the promoters didn't do their due diligence. They didn't do what they meant to do to know if Naira Marley would work. If Naira Marley would work, why did you now bring him in the first place?
So does this show that Naira Marley is not that big in the US?
That's what it's pointing to right now. But I don't believe it's not, because the timing is also a thing.
Important,
yes. It's also important. If this was a Naira Marley of 2 years ago, or maybe even last year when there was COVID, I'm pretty sure that guy will fill up that space that we saw in that video.
So it was a bad move at this time for
Naira Marley. He didn't. He's a kind of like guy, like he's in the moment. He's a moment guy. He's not someone that does songs that last for years. He's a moment guy. So if he's going to do something, it has to be when he's buzzing. He has to capitalize on when he's buzzing, and that time wasn't just now. All
right, as we go, what lessons should Naira Marley take from this? What lessons should the promoters take from this?
Well, Naira Marley is taking money lessons home, because obviously he will have made money. It should be for him to appear now. He appeared and did his thing. Whether it was as big as he thought it was going to be. To think of it, there's still opportunity for him to redeem himself, because a lot of people are clamoring for Naira Marley to come to O2 Arena and come and do that madness he did
Whiskey show.
So he can redeem himself in fact, in the UK, you don't get problem. You don't get problem at all. So we'll see how it goes.
The promoters,
maybe they use
Prince of Texas.
Maybe they use Naira Marley to test. Maybe they are not really well versed in how these things work. Maybe they will learn from their mistakes and be better next time.
Anyways, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Marley's US tour. Was it a success? You guys watching us from the US, did you attend any of Naira Marley's shows in the US? Let us have your thoughts on that one. Of course, there's been very little, noise about the whole tour compared to, what the other big guys are doing at the moment. Naira Marley as a brand, was it a good time to actually go on tour? Or when we should have gone on tour like two years ago? Is Naira Marley that big in the US as well, or is overestimating his influence, or his importance, or his popularity in the US? Let's have your thoughts. Put everything down below. I will see you guys on the next one.